right. We're going to let Paris try Edge Energy Drink, a live tasting. We ain't tell her what to say. We ain't paid her no money to say nothing crazy like that. We're going to let her try and tell us what she honestly thinks.
Okay, I'm excited. Let's see. It's very light citrus. It's a very light citrusy drink, and it has no aftertaste. Honestly, I don't drink energy drinks, but I think I would drink this over Red Bull.
There it is.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. One of them boys still boring in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get cake and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of fakes, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk that can get.
All right, man. Super Bowl week. We watching the Super Bowl at home?
Nah, yeah, we gonna have a Super Bowl party. We always throw like a little Super Bowl get together.
Where?
This shit is gonna probably be at my sister's house.
Oh, for real? You ain't going to Tootsie's food?
Hell no.
Oh, so you ain't gonna stay home and watch it? All right.
Nah, that's not. I would not be at Tootsie's on Sunday.
Why?
Because everybody gonna try to be there. They probably gonna start charging to get in, and I don't mind, but I just don't want to be around a whole bunch of people. I really want to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
It's hard to enjoy the game when there's a whole bunch of people around, and you know now you got breasts and cheeks all over the place. And
who you like in the Super Bowl? You got the Rams versus Cincinnati Bengals. And walked through the back door. Was down against Kansas City. I don't know how they came back. Kansas City, they down there to come back. But Joe Burrow.
No, they weren't down against Kansas City.
Yeah, they was.
Cincinnati was down.
Yeah. Yes, they was. Bad too. Let's pull this up. Let me see. They were ugly.
I'm riding with Cincinnati anyway, though.
Huh? Where you was at during the game?
Probably in Tennessee. That's probably where I was.
I'm pull out the box score right now. I know.
I thought it was the Rams that was down and came back. I'm thinking I don't know if it was Cincinnati. Cincinnati was.
The Chiefs was up 7-3. Then the Chiefs was up 21-3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then I think then they ended up being 21-10.
Yeah,
then Cincinnati scored 11 in the third. Then the Chiefs didn't score again. Yeah, I mean the Chiefs jumped. Yeah, the Chiefs jumped out on them. The Chiefs jumped out on them and then laid down. I'm not sure what happened. But Joe Burrow, man, is
second-year quarterback.
And Matthew Stafford been in the league for 23 years. Gets to the Super Bowl after being in the Rams. Was the second year? How many years has he been in the Rams?
First year.
Is his first year in the Rams?
Yeah.
And he goes to the Super Bowl? OBJ gets traded. Ain't this crazy how you just switch up somebody, switch up the
scenario?
Yeah, switch up everything around them, the atmosphere around them, and they start balling again.
They get Von Miller over there. As soon as he get healthy, he's sack crazy again.
Damn, Von Miller back in the Super Bowl again?
Again.
So the Rams defense, man, is shit. It's better than Kansas City defense. And Kansas City defense was all over Cincinnati for 2 quarters. Who you like in the Super Bowl?
I like Cincy. I'm gonna roll with Cincy, man. I like the underdog. I just like Joe Barrows. I like his connection with Chase Smith, man. I mean Jamar Chase.
Chase Smith, huh?
I mean, you know. But nah.
Is the tight end?
No, Chase Smith is the linebacker.
I'm thinking about the other Chase. What the other Chase name was? Light-skinned tight end we had.
Chase?
Remember the tight end we had?
Oh, nah, not him.
He played in the league too, though.
Yeah, he played in the league. Got drafted to the Colts.
Right.
Yeah.
So you think Joe Burrow first time lights on corporate event and go in the Super Bowl and pull it off?
Yeah, Joe Barrow's a big game quarterback. Like he's performed on every big level that the challenge that gave him.
So you going on record saying fuck the Ram defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now in the past, the way you could beat to beat the great quarterbacks was to just put pressure on them.
Put pressure on them, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way Brady took out and lost twice, I think. Carolina put pressure on him with Julius Peppers.
But he beat Carolina. We talk about the Giants twice.
The Giants put pressure on them twice, right?
And then somebody else beat them. The Rams.
Yeah, right. It was the Rams. Right, but that is the recipe to winning the Super Bowl. And you think Joe Burrow will be able to?
I mean, I just feel like he's going to outperform it, even though they're going to get pressure on him. I just think he's just going to make more plays than they get plays.
Yeah. Everything going against Cincinnati. They say the team that was dark. It's 3-13. Cincinnati chose to wear dark. You got these young kids out here, man. I think unless you got what? I think 5 kids.
5, yeah.
5 kids out there, and everything going against them. And every year, this is how I would do the Super Bowl. I would just go out there and put money on the underdog just to be able to watch the game. I didn't want to watch the game
just look at it like this, man. Cincinnati ain't been to the Super Bowl since what, 88, 80 something like that, 88, 87, one of them. Georgia ain't been to the championship. I mean, they ain't won the championship since 80.
But that 80 was with Icky Woods. That was 90.
No, it wasn't no 90. It was
80.
the
80s in Joe Robbie.
Yeah, with Boomer Assassin.
With Icky Woods. That was the 80s.
That was 80. Like it had to be 87.
God damn it.
Something like that.
With the Icky Shuffle.
Yeah, 86. Got to be 87 or 88, something like that. So I just feel like, man, it's due. They due for it right now.
That was in Miami too versus San Fran. They lost, right?
Yep.
So and you think Cincinnati do?
Yeah, they do for this, man. They worked hard, you know. So
I just think everything's. I know they got to be the underdog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think everything going against them.
What you say the spread was 6?
4.5 now.
4.5. Yeah. So
the Rams are 4.5, and that's because of the Rams defense, right? Rams 12-5, Cincinnati 10-7. I just think everything going against them. That just for some reason make me believe that Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying, that Cincinnati will win it because it just looked like they can't win it. But like I said, every year when I watch Super Bowl, I would just put, when I would bet, I would just put money on the underdog just cause. So I had the Giants when they beat the Patriots. I think I put like $100 on them, won like $400 or something like that. There's a couple underdogs I had that won just to watch it for fun. So we both saying Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
All right, now. Any matchups you want to see in the game, bro?
I want to see Jamar Chase versus Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah. Ramsey's want to line up in front of Jamar Chase and stick him one-on-one? Or
it depends on, like, the side because I know they were saying Ramsey probably end up covering Wiggins, the other receiver, a lot, too.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, Cincinnati, they move Jamar Chase around a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's their guy. So, but when they do have the opportunity to be in front of each other, I want to see how it goes. We
still giving Joe Brady credit for LSU or nah? What we doing? No, what we doing?
I guess we just get his Barrows then. It got to be Joe Barrows then.
We still giving him credit for that 1 year or nah?
I give him credit. He did his thing. He set up that whole tree route and plays and all that. So
he in Cincinnati right now?
No.
Oh shit! All right. Nah, I'm just checking. So listen, man. I came University of Miami. Went back in Georgia, backyard and started rummaging around again. And came out with maybe their top recruiter.
Yeah, they top
Jamil
recruiter.
died.
2022, yeah.
He will be coming here to coach what?
DBs.
So he'll be coming to coach DBs under Coach
Kevin Steele.
Coach Kevin Steele.
Yeah.
One of the top recruiters. I even saw a Georgia site say, "Man, listen, y'all just got." By the short time he was here, he pulled a lot of people in the fold. This was coming from Georgia.
He was the number 2 recruiter in the nation, according to 24/7.
Yeah.
If you're going off of their recruiting site.
Right.
So he was the number 2. Shit.
So let's watch the timeline. It was a timeline where we were saying that Miami was going after Schubin, the BIDC, right? Then that doesn't happen. Georgia wins the national championship. People stay put. Georgia said, all right, man, stop playing with us and sends the mole B-Mac down here for a couple weeks. They get into a couple of houses and then pull him out of here, right?
Yeah.
And then Mario go right back
Ain't no pressure. We gonna
Mario go right back and say, do you think that's saying anything about Miami and where we stand and how we look at the program?
In recent years past, it says Miami wouldn't have made that move. But right now, as of today, Miami saying we going big fish gaming. I mean, what Mario say? We big fishing.
Big fish hunting.
We big fish hunting right now. He goes and pulls that defensive back coach who's a top recruiter, top defensive back coach. I think they said they had him ranked number 5 defensive back coach in the nation.
Yeah.
He goes pull him out of Georgia. He's a state of Florida kid.
Yeah. So, he's from Florida, right?
From Florida.
Some part of Florida I've never seen before. I had no clue where it was at. I had to go pull a say Siri. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's big time, man. But Mario said, he say, man, we not just finna hire anybody. We finna go with the big boys.
Right. Right. So that does what to the staff? Now we need a quarterback coach.
Quarterback, linebacker, maybe a defensive end, edge coach, and then we still trying to figure out the situation with Coach Fields. If he's going to stay as tight end or is he going to move off field and stuff like that.
We were hearing that he may not be the tight end coach, right?
Yeah, he might not. He might move off field.
Did that ever get announced?
Back to the recruit. No, it didn't.
It didn't get announced? So if he's not tight end coach, he goes where?
Off field, analyst, and then recruiting department.
What is DVD?
DVD is the quality control analyst, defensive back coach.
What is HIPAA like?
Quality control, wide receiver coach.
Quality control, wide receiver coach, and quality control. And Fields may go back and...
I mean, quality control means you can still be on the field. You know what I'm saying? But you're just not coaching. Game time and stuff like that. But you could be on the field.
Okay. And Fields may possibly go back to recruiting. And who's in recruiting now? Cooney's in recruiting?
Cooney's in charge. Rump. They got a couple other names. I just got to really think about it. But I know Fields could probably go back to that department, or he could just stay with the off-field analyst position as tight end. Maybe special teams, who knows?
Where did that word come from? So that means that Gaddis may be bringing his own guy? Like what do you think happened?
I don't know if it's him bringing his own guy. What I see what Mario is doing is Mario is setting the staff up when, just say, okay, Gaddis just won the Browse Award at Michigan. Gaddis comes to Miami. Gaddis has the instant success. Gaddis probably gets an immediate head coaching job.
Right.
It's setting up for Mario to have people on the staff that could just take over once them guys leave. Right. Opposed to, I got to go on a whole nother coaching search.
Right. And the weird part of it is that the way these coaches move around, why would I allow... Yeah, wishful thinking of letting the defensive coach pick his staff so he can coach with it, but then you may not even be here.
Yeah, you may not be here.
So
that'd be like, oh, you here, and then you taking the whole staff with you, and I got to get a whole new staff again.
He was also telling us Mario planned to be here.
Mario is serious. Mario is really...
That was also telling us.
I mean, well, this is it for Mario. Like, this is his job. Like, he wants to be here. It's no other place he want to be, so...
You don't think Mario want to go to the NFL?
Nah,
you think he's comfortable here in Miami? He feel at home. It's his own.
Like the city has embraced him. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, like Oregon loved him because he helped Oregon. Like they ain't embracing him like how Miami embraced him because he's a son of the city.
Right.
So it's like, why would he go to the NFL team? The NFL team ain't gonna embrace you because if you do wrong immediately, they like, man, get the hell up out of here.
Because of business. Right. They may even pay you to lose.
Yeah, they might pay you $100,000 a game to lose.
You think any white coach is gonna come out and say that they paid them to lose?
Hell no.
Why not? Why not?
Because they know the game.
Lovie Smith get hired at the Texas, right? Right. Texas is racist goddamn.
Boy.
But people are saying that, oh man, it's a token hire. They just doing that. But that's how they do it. Listen, when your team shitty, they hire a black coach. That's what fucking happens. You know what I'm saying?
They hired the black coach to get.
It's the bread coach.
Yeah.
So that looks about right to me. What happened at Texas? Right? Unless is Texans good? They plan on being good. Did I miss something?
Nah.
Yeah, right. They sitting goddamn.
Yeah, let's hire this guy for a couple years, and then we'll go get the right guy next.
That's been the play. That's why Flores was brought here. Ross was on record saying that Gase did not want to go through the process to get better. Basically saying Gase did not want to go through a losing process that we needed to go to in order to build the team, the foundation of the team, how it should be built. He said it when Gase left. In comes the black guy. In comes the black guy. You know what I'm saying? Take these L's. And, right, you know what I'm saying? So Lovie Smith into Texas, that looks about right how they've been doing business. I hope he tear the fucking roof off. I hope he goddamn go undefeated.
I hope he played Deshaun Watson the first game and he go for 700. Is
Deshaun still in there?
He there. He there. Like, isn't he gonna trade him or I mean you still paying him money?
Man, they own it. They could just sit him there and let him rot. That's what the fuck is going on. They could just sit. You saw it. Deshaun Watson just sat there last year. Cause we have a contract on you. We own you. We do what the fuck we want to do. Who was the quarterback for the Texans?
Joe Blow.
Exactly. Exactly. Right. That's me. That's them saying, "Hey, I got the biggest right now. I'm swinging it. I got the biggest." Basically. So listen, man. A list came out the top. Who has the most players in the Super Bowl out of these two teams? And LSU has 5. The Gators got 5. What Gators got in Super Bowl?
I don't think it's nobody worth mentioning.
Gators got 5.
He probably on the team just there.
Georgia got 4. Ohio State has 4. Oklahoma has 4. I think FSU got 3. Texas A&M has 3. Something like that. Has the most players in the actual Super Bowl. I mean, we ain't got nobody in the Super Bowl this year.
Nobody.
But I heard we had the record. Y'all let us know in the comment section below. I heard we had the record of the most people ever in a Super Bowl. That's what I heard. Let us know in the comment section below. What's the goddamn record?
That might have to be that when the Ravens went to the Super Bowl, probably.
You think when the Ravens went with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed?
And
who did they play? Who did the Ravens play that year?
Was it Philly? No, it wasn't Philly.
I can't remember. The year when everybody always talk about when they be like, you can win a Super Bowl without a quarterback. When Jamal, what's his name was running the ball?
Oh no, that was before Ed Reed. That was.
You talking about the year with Dilfer, right?
No, that was with Jamal Lewis.
That was Jamal Lewis kept running the ball, right?
Ray Lewis was the linebacker.
Yeah.
That was when they beat the Giants. They had the outstanding defense. I'm talking about when Ed Reed was the safety then. Now it's this got to be like maybe 2010 maybe.
And you think it was a bunch of you Kane fans in there? I mean, a bunch of Kane fans. A bunch of Kane players.
Yeah.
Bunch of Kane players in there. Yeah, so I mean, LSU had the most, and then surprisingly, was the Gators got 5. You know what I'm saying? That's a cool list came out. So listen, we're gonna come up with since Mario recruiting all these recruiters and on this recruiting trail and the recruiting looks like it's gonna.
Even when they got 2 top recruiters to go along with what he do already.
Right. We're gonna get together and create like our own super team.
23 class.
Our own super 23 class. Kids that we think Miami could get in the fold. And basically, if they got the top kids at the positions, you know what I'm saying, this is what it'll look like. With Texas A&M coming off as just recruiting the highest rated recruiting class ever. We're going to set a bar and see how close we get to it. You were saying that they may have the top player at every position.
Yeah, Texas A&M got #1 player at every position. They went out and recruited Mount Olympus. Like every player, like from quarterback to safety. I'm even thinking maybe kicker or something. Like they just got everybody.
No, that's unreal, boo. No, that's unreal. But yeah, we're gonna come up with a super class and see how close we can actually get to it. And largely on that class would be some of these wide receivers.
Yeah, some of the wide receivers. So we'll probably come up with like maybe this will probably go from 25 to 28.
Right.
Kids. And that'll just be like what we think Mario is capable of doing in the 23 class. So yeah, it won't be the same as the mock class. know what I'm saying, who I think will eventually probably end up landing. So it'll be different.
This weekend I got to cover South Florida Express, and they have all the top wide receiver nation on their team. Yeah,
literally.
Carnell Tate, number 1 wide receiver in the nation. Brandon Ennis, number 2 wide receiver in the nation. They got some of everybody out there.
They got Nathaniel, Akeem,
Joseph, Santana,
Joseph. Man, they got so many players on one team. It's like, and then they got the 2 quarterbacks who basically. One Tiger, my guy, he threw for almost 4,000 yards.
Yeah. Colin
threw for
might be the fastest quarterback. Might be the fastest quarterback in Florida. Colin. But they also got on the other side. They got
Kamadi, the number one cornerback in the nation, number 3 player in the nation.
You heard he came out and said Miami's dream school.
Yeah.
Is this still over when the kids say this is dream school?
Usually in situation, it's been going the opposite way.
No, but we heard that the staff has been in Lakeland a lot. We seen DVD there. Lance tell us Mario reach out to him all the time. So
yeah, man, they in Polk County, man. You know, Lance coming with them peanuts. He bringing them boy the peanuts over there. They in Lakeland hard because they like Kamadi and the receiver they got, the Tyler Williams.
The tall kid. No, he came out and said that Miami is dream school. I mean, Miami just got to get on them, man, and they just got to get after the kids, and they just got to get after them like they want them. I think in the past we've seen them kind of like somehow
shy away from the big boy fights. Like, okay, man, if Alabama, Georgia out them, I ain't finna even put my You know what I'm saying? But Mario like, nah, I'm getting in this ring.
Yeah. No, so. He is, and he's not backing down, and he's putting the staff together that's not backing down. So now, man, a lot of excitement, man, but we finna have finna be quiet here soon for a while, right?
No, it's finna start getting picked. Okay, see, what's gonna happen too is a lot of the 23 kids, when spring happens, they finna start committing like this.
You think so?
Because a lot of them kids do not want to get left out on signing day anymore. A lot of kids still haven't signed letter of intent yet in 22.
Really? So you're talking about like in April, right? March?
Yeah, between April, June, you know when the kids start being able to visit and stuff like that. Yeah, kids, it's gonna be a lot of kids committing. Cause they don't want to get left. It's so many kids in 22 that still hasn't signed, and a lot of them looking, and it's crazy because of the portal and transfer rules, and man, it's just that's something I ain't never seen before. So now a lot of kids gonna try to say, man, let me get in early, boy, cause come signing day, they might not have no spot for me.
No, listen, with the transfer portal out there, bro, yeah, you got to get in where you fit in. I mean, we been telling the kids that for longest now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's changing. You're gonna have to get in where you fit in at, and please get in where you fit in at. Like, yeah, all this overshooting, man, you want an opportunity to get on the field and play. You don't want an opportunity to fucking watch your homeboy them play. and you don't sitting there like, dang, right, because you overshot, you know what I'm saying? You overshot, yeah, a school, just because a school will take you don't mean it's the right place for you.
Bet on yourself, man, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you got to be that dude to be saying, I'm waiting on Bama, Georgia, Texas A&M, like, I'm waiting on them. No, you got to be that dude. It ain't just, you know, so bet on yourself, man. Even if you could go to a school that's not on that caliber, you know what I'm saying? You might get a chance to play against them. And if you ball, guess what? You bet on yourself now.
Man, listen, man, it's 2 parts of recruiting, man. Don't be thinking with your dumb head. Everybody, it's the recruiting part now where you get the offers and you put it on Instagram, and then it's the part where you sit down and you commit and you put it all on Instagram and it look cool. You're going to West Virginia, you're going to Texas and it look cool. And then it's the part where you get your black ass on the goddamn plane and you got to go live where you recruited to. And whoever else in the fold there, who's already before you, the depth chart, that's the other part of the damn recruiting.
Yeah.
And that's when you start asking yourself, The fuck is I thinking about?
Yeah, because they always going to say, hey, man, we want you to come play for us right now. But then you get there, you're like, well, hold on, what happened to the right now? You tell them I got to sit.
Man, a couple of these dudes came back, man. You know college football, how it is.
and don't forget, COVID made a lot of kids come back. So
yeah.
I got a homeboy whose son at a school, and he said, damn, man, I wish COVID never happened. Now my son got to sit a whole year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's bad because what you gonna say? Like, man, this guy's an older player, man. I think I'm gonna trust him a lot more than I trust the younger kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's happening.
Right. Remember, man, let's revisit that. Remember when we were saying about COVID and we were thinking that sometime it was COVID was the reason kids was able to transfer and they was gonna stop it. They was gonna eventually go back to sitting out a year.
Yeah. They ain't they kept it going.
I don't even know if the NCAA exists anymore.
They
where are they? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like they fade the black or something. Yeah, they ain't stopping nothing.
They're allowed. They're like, man, go do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they still looking like, well, you want to get in the portal, go ahead, because it's about 1,500 kids that ain't got to school yet.
Right.
So NCAA don't care. They're like, sure.
It's almost as if they're letting the business happen. So you jump in the portal, right? And nobody don't really want you, or you're not. They're letting the business happen. You jump in the portal and you have to have value, right? So you jump in the portal, and if you have value, a team will contact you, and the business starts. It's almost like they're letting the business happen, and through attrition, the rest of the players just go through the wayside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, period. And that's what's happening. So the portal, man, is still
crazy.
Good or bad? I think about 3,000 kids in the portal. You say how many kids haven't?
It's about 1,500 who hasn't heard a word from schools yet, like at all.
And they just get to go to school and get the degree and.
I mean, I've heard some of them, like, they just sitting there. They not even in school. They sitting there waiting to get picked up.
And they just taking classes. We heard that. But a lot of times it's frustration. So you don't want to be around your peers, or you don't want to be around, the thing that frustrated you and allowed you to jump in the portal. So.
But then again, a lot of them, like, they not really talking to people, man. Like, people who matter to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they talking to people who trying to benefit instead of saying, man, okay, this person really cares.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to him. Damn, Streeter, man, I want to jump in this portal. Man, that might be the best solution. You know what I'm saying? Because your position is like top tier. Everybody's looking for a quarterback, or everybody's looking for a receiver.
Right.
You ain't really proved that you need to be jumping in that portal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you might jump in and get left over.
You go from being second on the depth chart to 20.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
In that portal. Yeah, man. But I think a lot of it is just frustration, and that's what happens when you allow kids to be able to make that decision. So it's the jury's still out, man. Portal, is it good or is it bad? I think it works for some kids. I think some kids it don't work for, like anything in life. You feel me?
One thing I will say, boy, when they say it's a lesson learned, it is a lesson learned. So you're going to learn the lesson either way. Good or bad, you're going to learn it.
You're going to learn today. Well, all right, man, let's get out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share. We got some exclusive NFT stuff coming, man. I'm going to talk to y'all about that. Get everybody involved with this, with the community with this. Make sure you like, share, man. IOD Squad, Investor Dot. We out of here.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and